Okay, so if you're in the world of performance improvement, you already know AI is the biggest game changer we've seen in decades. But let's be real, how do you actually use it without everything going sideways or compromising your values? Well, today, we're going to dive into a new framework called AI4PI, which is designed to turn all that AI anxiety into a real strategic advantage.
All right, let's get right into it. We're starting with a core dilemma that, honestly, every organization is facing right now. On one hand, you've got this massive, incredible promise of what AI can do. But on the other, the risks of getting it wrong, of a failed or unethical rollout, are just as huge. It's a real tightrope walk between a huge opportunity and a potential disaster.
Now check this out. Data from the World Economic Forum tells a really surprising story. You know, everyone's talking about job elimination, but while AI is projected to displace about 85 million jobs by 2025, look at this. It's also expected to create 97 million new roles. So the big takeaway here isn't replacement, it's transformation. And that data really forces us to ask a super important strategic question. How do we harness all this power to make our teams better, to enhance what they can do, not just, replace them? The real goal has to be amplifying human performance, turning this technology into a tool that truly empowers people.
Because without a clear plan, the risks are just massive. Unmanaged AI can accidentally introduce hidden biases. It can compromise data privacy, and it can completely erode the trust you've built across your organization. A bad implementation doesn't just fail to deliver, it can actively cause real harm.
Okay, so how do we deal with these risks? Well, this is where the International Society for Performance Improvement, or ISPI, steps in. They've developed a direct answer to this whole challenge, and it's a pathway they call AI4PI.
So what exactly is AI4PI? Well, it stands for Artificial Intelligence for Performance Improvement. But listen, this is way more than just another tech course. It's a global initiative that provides a clear roadmap for applying AI responsibly, ethically, and this is the key part, in a way that delivers results you can actually measure.
ISPI's president, Yvon Delat, really nails the mission here. He basically says this isn't about chasing the latest AI hype. Nope, it's about giving professionals clear standards and practices that have been tested and validated, stuff you can actually trust and use out in the real world.
And now we get to the really good stuff, the core of this whole initiative, the framework itself. Think of this as the practical blueprint, the how-to guide that makes responsible AI a real possibility for any organization, big or small.
The entire foundation rests on just 4 guiding principles, and you can really think of these as the ethical constitution for any AI project you take on. They're there to make absolutely sure every solution stays human-centered.
And here they are. These are the non-negotiable guardrails. First up, you've got human oversight, which just means a person is always in the driver's seat and can step in. Second, data integrity and privacy, which is all about fiercely protecting sensitive information. Third is bias awareness and fairness, so you're actively working to ensure fair outcomes. And finally, governance and accountability, so there's never a question about who's responsible for what.
So building on those principles, the framework gives you a simple 6-step process. This is the practical step-by-step journey. It takes you right from the very first question, hey, do we even need AI for this? All the way to rolling out the solution and actually proving its real-world impact. It's what connects the why with the how.
This quote from one of the co-creators, Dr. Lynn McBain, really highlights what makes AI4PI so different. See, it's not trying to teach you how to code a specific tool. Not at all. It's about developing the strategic mindset you need to lead responsibly in this new era. It's about strategy, not just technology.
Now, that framework we just talked about, it's really the foundation of a complete professional pathway. The whole thing is designed to support you at every single stage of your AI journey, from just learning the basics all the way to becoming a certified leader in the field. And this is a truly end-to-end system. It all starts with the framework, then moves into a hands-on learning journey, offers a formal certified AI4PI technologist credential, and even includes an award of excellence for outstanding work. It's the whole shebang. So, who is this for? Well, it's tailor-made for the professionals who are right there on the front lines, shaping how their organizations perform. If you're in performance improvement, human resource development, learning and development, or you're an organizational consultant, yeah, this pathway was designed with you in mind.
All of this brings us to one final and really critical point, timing. AI is moving at lightning speed, and the opportunity to become a leader in applying it responsibly, well, that's not something that's coming down the road. That opportunity is right here, right now.
So what's the ultimate gain for you? Well, for one, you'll stay way ahead of the curve. You're going to build some serious credibility as a leader who actually understands AI strategy. You'll have a proven, repeatable method that gets real results, and you'll get to join a global community of peers who are all dedicated to getting this right.
And this really just leaves us with one big, unavoidable question. The age of AI is here. There's no debating that. So the question is no longer if it's going to impact your work. The real question is, are you going to be the one shaping that impact? Are you ready to lead?
If you're ready to start that journey and really equip yourself for the future of work, you can explore the entire AI4PI professional pathway at the website right on your screen. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer.